And next up at UFC 327, we've got the Battle of the Glass Chins. We've got Johnny Walker taking on Dominick Reyes. And in my opinion, man, I know this is going to be a terrible breakdown, but it's really just whoever lands first in this matchup, in my opinion. I think Dominick Reyes is the much cleaner, more technical striker. He has a nice counter right hand, and I see this one playing out very much like the Krylov fight. If you look at that one, Nikita Krylov came in overzealous and overly aggressive, and he got caught by the right hand of Dominick Reyes. And I think that's how this one plays out. I think if you look at Johnny Walker on the feet, obviously he is very wild and he's untechnical, and I think at times he leaves himself very open to be countered. And that's how I see this one playing out. Unfortunately, not much of a breakdown here from me, but I just trust that Reyes is going to be a little bit more technical. Obviously, Johnny Walker at 6'6" with an 82-inch reach has all the physical tools here to be successful at 205, but he just doesn't use them. He has tall man defense. He's very chinny, as we all know, and even though Reyes obviously is chinny himself, he has shown an improvement, at least a streak that he's been able to put together before getting stopped by Carlos Olberg, who's obviously fighting in our main event for the title. I just trust Reyes a little bit more at this point. Obviously the older fighter as well, so obviously he could get hit by a big shot here by Johnny Walker, but I just think that the technical striking here of Reyes, I think he's going to be a little bit more defensively sound, and he should be able to catch Johnny Walker coming in. Obviously all bets are off if Walker lands, but like I said, I think this one's pretty much a coin flip. Give me Dominick Reyes here to get this one done with the straight right down the pipe as Walker gets overly aggressive. Carlos, who you got in this matchup, brother?
Again, not confident in this one, but I'm going to try to go with Dominick Reyes to get it done. I feel like Dominick Reyes is going to try to stay safe in this fight and not take too many chances. Nobody can win this fight without taking a few chances, and Johnny Walker's chin is questionable just as much as Reyes, and both of them have to take a risk in this fight, and they got to stay open. And I feel Dominick Reyes' defense is a little bit better than Johnny Walker. I think Johnny Walker's going to have to be explosive. He's going to have to hit one of those flying knees or spinning back fist or an elbow in tight, something explosive, something powerful, and something where Reyes doesn't see it coming. Whereas Reyes can come in, he can measure behind a jab, he can work the lead leg, and he can come in and probably close the distance and land something hard and probably get Johnny Walker out of there. So when it comes to being technical, being very tactical, being smart about the fight, I believe Reyes has the ability to make that happen, but Walker has the ability to make it happen because of his physical ability, his capabilities. He's able to do all of these explosive movements, and he has a ground game. And I feel like, Dominick Reyes is probably going to run into something that he doesn't want to or he doesn't see coming. But just on being able to stay safe and stay technical, and I think maybe avoid a big shot, because being defensively sound means he can stay out of harm's way. I'm going to take Reyes to get it done, and I don't feel very confident in either one, but I think Reyes is probably going to keep the distance. He's going to come in when he's ready to strike, and he's probably going to try to keep himself safe, use a high guard, hopefully, and I think he can get that done if he stays smart. But that doesn't mean Johnny Walker is out of this. I think he can land something big, and I think he can land something surprising. But I'm gonna bet on the fact that Reyes can probably defensively not take the damage to get him out of there. So, and I think he can probably hurt Johnny when he's taking one of those big risks. So, I'm going Dominick Reyes on this one.